So I'm proud to announce today that every Tuesday at She Says TV, we are going to be interviewing a beautiful women of our lives. And I'm so happy that today I'm having here a celebrity. The last week she was everywhere, and I hope you felt touched and inspired by her amazing story and her inner beauty. Here it is, Alex Stein. Thank you so much. But she's not the only one here. Actually, another beautiful woman is here today that you told me was a huge, and still is, a huge inspiration for you. Is your mom, Anne, and the man that sent the letter and nominated this amazing woman, her husband, Tony. So thank you guys so much for coming. And every Tuesday, Tracy Briggs and I, we are going to be interviewing a beautiful woman and giving to all of us the opportunity to feel inspired and learn from this amazing women that are doing so much to the world. So how did you feel when you found out that you were a beautiful woman that would be everywhere? You would be on TV, on the radio, you know, and how did you take that?
Oh my gosh, I was shocked, and I continue to be shocked every day. I mean, years ago I tried my role in pageantry, and that just didn't work out. I had to go to the inside, I guess, to find my real beauty, and it's been a lot of fun, and I hope a lot of people have enjoyed hearing the story.
Mm-hmm. Tony, what made you nominate her? Well, because people sometimes don't see that the person that nominates is one of the most important persons in this whole process and project.
Well, part of it, you just heard it, her modesty. She won't admit to being beautiful, so sometimes I have to do things like this to say, look, Alexia, you're beautiful. You know, you don't have, if you're not going to listen to me, maybe something like this will help. But no, it's well beyond that. It's the purpose of what I wrote, when I wrote, had a lot to do with the person that she is as a neonatal nurse or neonatal NICU nurse, and the tragedies we dealt with losing 3 children. 2 of them, you know, were prenatal anomalies and other things, and it's hard for people to probably comprehend what she goes through daily. What she deals with, and the way she's able to internalize what she deals with and carry herself in a manner that brings bereavement care and optimism to other facets of her life, whether that's me as a husband or our children and so forth. We've been able to take a look at our tragedies and internalize these things and turn them into positives for our family. And she's the infrastructure, she's the central nervous system to how all of that's happened, and that's her.
Wow. So she mentioned when I had the honor to go to her home and interview you, and so I asked her who was the beautiful woman of her life, and right away your name came, and she was sharing how much you give to others. And do you feel that, how beautiful you are?
Not necessarily. I guess I'm kind of like Alexia is, and I just hope that what we've been through as a family will help other people. I think that's probably the most important right now, is that we can reach out to other folks.
Mm-hmm. She shared that you helped her tremendous when she had those terrible, you know, difficult loss. Mm-hmm. And sometimes somebody right now, a woman, is going through the same loss. You know, losing a child is a pain that nobody can, I don't know, I don't even want to go there. What would you say to this woman? Like, you know, the same thing that maybe you told to your daughter. What would you say to this woman right now?
I think I would tell them to realize that the exact moment that it's happening will change. Every minute past that minute will have a different feeling to it, a different aspect to it. So don't feel like you're going to be in that devastating moment for forever, because it will change and things get better inch by inch, and sometimes minute by minute, and sometimes second by second. But know that there's hope at the end of the rainbow here. We're going to get there. So now we're able to talk about it. Sometimes we shed tears, sometimes we don't. It's changed for us. It's been a while now, so it will change and it will get better.
For me, it was really hard to interview you because I cannot even relate with your pain, but when I saw you, I bowed because when my daughter was born, 4 hours later she stopped breathing, and this nurse came and resurrected her, and she was an angel that opened the door and said, your daughter is in the intensive care. Let's pray. We don't know what happened. And I remember the pain that I felt when I was in my car going back home. You know, we prepare our bedroom, 9 months, and I looked at the car seat, it was empty. The pain that I felt, I remember clearly, I threw up. My husband needed to stop the car because I couldn't stop crying. And thanks to your profession and God was, you know, she's a healthy baby now, but I still cannot go. I told you when I went to the hospital where she works was where everything happened. I still feel that, I cannot go there. It was hard for me, you know, to think about it. And so I asked you before in our interview, but I remember the anger that I felt towards God. Like, I'm such a good person, God. Why? But this was your profession. You were the one saving kids. And life took away. So just share with us, how did you make peace with everything that happened to you? Because it's so hard.
Yeah. I initially couldn't go back to what I was doing in the NICU. I had to take a couple months and go somewhere else, work in a different department, until I realized that doing so was also stealing something from me. I was missing a part of the professional me. And somehow, with God's help and my family's help and prayer and talking with my old coworkers and my new coworkers, I decided that the only way that I could bring my kids to life again was to give life to the kids that I work with and do the best that I can do for those families. And I think once I realized that and came back to it and were able to put healing hands on babies that were ill and have good outcomes, I really felt like that's what gives my kids a voice. That's what says, you know, my mom does what she does, and she does it with a new passion because of us.
Wow. You gave us a blessing, nominating your wife. And it's truly, like, it's an amazing story, and your strength and your faith is beyond, like, I've never met somebody like with her strength, and I can see you in her. And so I hope you all feel inspired by this amazing women. And if you have a woman just as beautiful like her, nominate in our website, and we'll be happy to bring her inner beauty to light. So thank you so much.
Thank you.